Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, then welcome. On this channel I help people to raise their vibration and expand their consciousness. And today we're going to talk about divinity, because divinity, what is divinity? And I'm going to share my personal perspective of divinity and my opinion of it and what I've experienced through my life and what I feel is resonating with me. So in like Christianity, example, there is so much focus on Jesus and that he is God and that he is divine. And I do believe Jesus has lived. I do believe he came out with so much love, so much unconditional love and light. And I do believe that he is divine. And also I believe that Jesus didn't have to die on the cross. And this is why. Because when he came to earth and to show this bright light and bright unconditional love, and we weren't used to that. We weren't used to love also back then, because we were so traumatized and all these things that we were used to. So even if it's not for the best, it's comfortable because we know it. We don't know like consciously what this love really is, and it feels so scary because it's so new, and we couldn't say yes to the love. We couldn't say yes to Jesus, to love, to ourselves even. And this light that Jesus came with was so strong that we had to look at ourselves, and we had to look at our shadow sides, and we had to look at the stars we were telling ourselves, and to change. And we couldn't change because it was too bright for us back then. Maybe it still is, but we always have a choice all the time. So that is why I don't think Jesus had to die on the cross, but he did because we were too scared of him, of the truth. So thank you. What the Christian people may not believe is that I think and feel that we are all divine, not only Jesus, but we all are. And why I think that is coming here. So why I think that is because when we were babies, we were just pure. We didn't have any like type of belief or any things that we needed to have, or felt like we needed to fill our cup with other people. We were just there, and we were filled up as what we needed, and we were pure, and we still are pure. I think we still are pure, but what happened when we were growing up is that we were programmed, traumatized, and we weren't taught how to deal with our feelings, and we weren't taught what to do with that, and we were thinking and identifying as the mindset, as the person who have an alcohol problem or have depression or have stress. But I don't believe that we are our mindset, because we can change our mindset and we can choose to let go and allow this unconditional love that I think we already have inside of us and have always has. And one last thing I just got to think about when I was editing this video is that we also create our own reality. And I do think that there are some things that we want to manifest that is not for our highest good, and it's not according to, you may call it God's plan or your higher self, but I think truly that we are all connected through this unconditional love, and we are one through this love. So, but I think that we also so divine. We can create our own reality. We have the power to choose what we're going to do and to follow our intuition, to follow God's plan, whatever you may call it. I call it following your intuition, your higher self, your authentic self, what you were made to do, to be. That was it. I believe that these negative and forces that were like, this is right, this is wrong, and you can't do that, you can't do that, and like you cannot be 100% yourself. That is what we are taught, and you cannot be too much, or you can't be too little, you have to blah 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 blah. And I think that all these programs made our do terrible things, and it's just because we don't know better. It's ignorance that I believe in. I believe there's ignorance, there's fear, there's guilt, there's shame, but we are doing our best for where our consciousness is at. We're doing our best for what we know right now. So if we know, and if we knew, and if we knew that there is unconditional love, and if we felt the unconditional love, if we knew it was out there for us, then we wouldn't do this, because it wouldn't be out of fear. Because there are two primary core emotions, and that is fear and love. And there is always one of these emotions in what you're doing or feeling right now. So either it's fear or love, and you have the choice to choose between those two all the time. And these, how we choose, what we choose, and the way we do the things is affected by how we were grown up, how we were taught. But we could choose to let go of these stories we are telling ourselves, and we could choose to tell ourselves a different story, and to choose to see ourselves in a different light, because it's how we see ourselves and others that will affect how we act. So I don't believe in a such thing called evil. I believe that there are polarities. I believe there is negative and positive, like inside, outside. There is hot, cold. There is always two sides of things. And that is every single situation. And I think that these polarities is here to teach us about the opposite. So when we feel angry, it is there to teach us about compassion. When there is hate, it is there to teach about love. But it's only a choice. You can choose to see it that way. But I think that is really what we're here to learn, and to expand our consciousness, and to raise our vibration by these polarities. So I think that's really it. I think it's very simple, in my opinion, and what I've experienced and stuff. And I have research and what I know of, also of science and stuff. But I think it's really important that we feel our intuition, like really our true intuition, not our ego, but the intuition, what we feel is right for us, and to go after that, and not to listen what your parents are telling you, or what your friends or teachers, or even me, but just really listen to what you feel is right for you. So I think that was it for today. And remember to like and peace, and subscribe with the bell so you get updated when I post a new video. And I'll see you next time.